Good
Are we back?
good morning. We
Good
are.
morning,
Yeah.
live from our remote studio, my
Yep.
house. It's Paul, your host, Jason Crawford, the Ed McMahon to my Johnny Carson. We're
Yeah.
here for another edition of Live Feed Read. It is a beautiful day outside, not a
Yeah.
cloud sky, in the 80s, low humidity. It's wonderful. Thank
Mm.
you for joining us out there in TV/computer world. Jason, let's jump right into it.
You
What do you
got
got?
it.
This one here is a little surprise. Jason said he had something for us and wanted to kind of
Okay.
proceed without me seeing these video clips in advance, and then asking me some questions, and we'll see if I know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, but
Yeah. So
Jason, let me just say thank you to the Republican legislature and Governor DeSantis in the state of Florida for sticking it right up our kazoo with this tort reform law. But that's all I'm going to say on it. I'll have to smash my computer. Go ahead.
fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So I've scoured the internet and I always send you a bunch of weird ass videos.
Yes, you
So.
do.
But
Jason,
among them,
you have too much time on your hands or you're a psycho. One of the two.
it's constant research. So I pulled up these and I'm going to go ahead and pull them up for everyone else to see as well. I
These are
pulled
what?
up these.
Uh,
They're,
personal injury type cases where
yeah,
he gets
rare
smoked,
moments.
injured, or otherwise. Okay, let's
Rare moments caught on camera, and
gotcha. I like it.
some questionable moments of who's really at fault, and what would get your 2 cents on it. So
All right, let's
now,
roll
again,
on.
this isn't legal advice, so this isn't the legal.
Uh,
Always seek legal counsel. That's for your
advice,
case.
this but a pseudo podcast that we have
Yep.
fun with and
Yep.
hope to educate individuals as well.
All right. There won't be any sound, so we'll just be watching. But
That's fine.
if you want to comment or say anything, I'll roll it.
What do you got for us? Let's see. Okay.
This Prius pulls out, and then
Uh,
bam,
oh.
gets
Uh,
launched.
all right.
Okay, I'll watch that one more
Yeah,
time.
watch one more time. That's fine.
All right. Dun, dun, dun,
Wow.
dun, 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 dun.
Well,
Slack.
well,
Yeah.
here, interestingly enough, that you chose this video, and it kind of correlates with what the Republican legislature just did in Tallahassee. I
Oh
didn't know
man.
how coincidental, but here's the thing. Number one is now in Florida, if you're more than 50% at fault for, say, this crash,
Oh.
then you get nothing.
Wow.
In the past, you would just simply get a percentage of what the other person was at fault. Meaning, let's give an example. That BMW more likely than not was speeding, right? Let's assume that,
It
right?
seems that way. Yeah.
So back in the old days, up until today, both of those people would be at fault. So we call that comparative negligence. The Prius certainly had a duty to pull into the right lane.
Yeah.
The Prius pulled all the way over into the left lane in front of the BMW or whatever the car that was. The BMW or whatever, I can't tell, is certainly speeding.
Seems
So,
that way.
so
Yeah.
really, both of them are at fault.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Before this new law, the tort reform, the BMW, let's just say they were 75% at fault for speeding, they still could recover 25% of their damages.
Okay.
The Prius, or whatever that is, if they're less than 50%, now they could recover. But here's the fact. Long story short, the Prius is at fault, and my guess is the BMW was going way too fast, so he's at fault.
Interesting.
Now, whether either one of them could recover come Monday morning depends on how much fault the jury placed. If the jury gives them 50-50, then they both could get 50% of their damages. If the jury puts more than 50% on either one, that person gets nothing, and the other person gets whatever percentage. Let's say it's 60%.
Oh.
Yeah, 60% Prius, 40% BMW. Prius gets nothing.
Interesting.
BMW gets 40% of whatever's awarded. If BMW is 60%, he gets nothing. Prius would get 40%. That's
Wow.
the change. So interesting. All right, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Question. Do you have any questions?
No, I didn't realize that. I figured that they were both at fault for their own reasons. I don't see any like speed limit signs in the video, so
No, the BMW was speeding. Who we kidding?
it seems like it was, yeah. But I also I didn't know if it was a courtesy to pull in the close lane or if that's legally what you're supposed to do, like technically making a full stop.
He is legally had a duty to pull into the lane closest to his, closest to that
Okay.
white line you see there.
Yeah, so then
Now
yeah, I would
once you pull into that lane, you certainly
you
can
can
change.
move. Yeah, but he did.
You
He
can't pull
just
in
was all
front of
across.
someone who's overtaking you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this. Here's what happens, Jason. This is a good video. So let's just say this is a 2-lane highway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And look how this is 2 lanes, and it's a solid white line, a dotted white line, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to make a left-hand turn to go into a driveway, a store, or otherwise. Not probably a store because there'd probably be a solid line, but let's just say
Right.
I'm going to pass you. Okay, maybe you don't have your blinker on, or who knows, but I'm going to pass you in basically the other lane of traffic heading in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So I'm behind you. You're making a left on a 2-lane highway. One eastbound, one westbound, and I'm now going to pass you, and you turn in front of me, and I hit you. You're at fault for turning in front of me. You have a duty to make sure that you're not being overtaken from behind before you get that left turn. Many people think, well, he hit me or she hit me.
Oh, interesting.
Behind me is at fault.
Yeah.
Au contraire, mon frère.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, if you're making a left-hand turn, you need to look in your rearview mirror and make sure the person behind you is not about to pass you. All right. Next
Interesting.
video.
Next clip. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, these are fun.
That one hit a lot of areas.
So here's a dash cam guy on a bicycle, and then boom. We're not laughing, but we're laughing. We're not. No, so I don't know what the rules are here, but that dude is down for the count, man.
Yeah, that's easy. You got a bicyclist? Are you kidding me?
Well, I didn't know if the bicycle has he's not turning.
That's a good case.
Okay, you're like that's a winner. That's a good case.
No,
so the bicyclist, clarify this for people on the road. Like the bicyclist has right of way.
Well, he's in a bicycle lane, even more so than if he's just on the side of the road. But yes, pedestrians and bicyclists definitely have, I wouldn't say the right of way, but you have.
So the onus is on the vehicle.
Yeah, you have a duty not to run over somebody, even if they're in the wrong crossing the street. We have a lot of cases like that, Jason, believe it or not, where someone is crossing the road and they're not at a crosswalk, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these happen at night, especially on US 19, believe it or not. They happen at night. And let's just say US 19, there's 2 or 3 lanes. And the person walking across gets over 1 lane, 2 lane, and then in the 3rd lane, they get picked off.
Ooh.
Well, theoretically, your headlights are supposed to shine, I believe, that's been a while, but around 300 feet in front of you. Jason, you're going to have a hard time saying this person walked across 1 lane, which is about 12 to 15 feet, another lane, 12 to 15 feet, and you never saw them.
Yeah.
You didn't avoid them. So understand this, the fact that they were not at a crosswalk, guess what? That can be comparative negligence nowadays. And if the pedestrian is found to be more than 50%, that pedestrian gets nothing.
Wow.
That's the new law. And so certainly insurance companies, just so you'll know, they'll risk it because obviously these are significant type of injury cases. So now the insurance company, in the day, they would probably pay because, you have a $5 million injury.
Yeah.
They may say, well, this person was at fault, but they would still get a percentage of the recovery,
Hmm.
even if it was 25%. 25% of $1,000,000 is $250,000.
Would still take care of something.
If
Yeah.
you have $100,000 policy, then you would think to pay that. Now they're going to say,
Hmm.
well, look, let's roll the dice and not pay and hope we
Oh,
can get
interesting.
51% or more on the pedestrian or the bicyclist or whatever. And if
Yeah.
we do, we don't know anything. Now, here's another kicker. If the insurance company was wrong and they lost, and that
Hmm.
big judgment was awarded against you, Jason, the motorist,
Hmm.
they would have to pay because there was in the past a bad faith law that says, insurance company, you're the expert. You made the decision not to settle. You screwed me, and now I owe millions of dollars. You could, back in the day, sue them for bad faith.
Okay.
Guess what they got rid of, Jason? Bad faith. Now
No
Jason,
way.
now Jason owes $5 million when he could have got out from underneath it if my insurance company had paid the 100 grand. But the greedy bastards, they didn't, because why?
Wow.
He got nothing to lose.
Good
All right,
grief.
on before I break my computer.
All right, next clip. Next clip. Next clip. Save Paul's computer. All
All right, what
right,
do we
so
got here?
dash cam here. Okay, yeah, that happens quick.
Oh, what
The
color are
there's
the
an
lights?
intersection up ahead,
I
and
can't see the lights. Let's see what color. Well, let's see what color the lights
the light I think is yellow.
for the black car.
Yes, well for both I believe,
Yeah.
and I think
Well,
the light is yellow.
if the light is yellow, then the black car still has the right of way, and the van that pulled in front of him is at fault. This
Let's
is
see.
a
I can't
violation of the
tell
right of way.
the.
Violation of the right of way is probably the number two type of car crash. Number one, rear
Because
enders on their cell phones, not paying attention. Number two, violation of the right of way, someone making a left hand turn in front of you.
because it looks red right here. Yeah,
Well,
the top one is
it's hard
glowing.
to say. Was it yellow or red? You know,
Yeah, it's
and
yellow here because it's the middle one is lit.
you're probably going to see now more of, which you didn't, is the insurance companies are going to pay someone $1,000, give or take, and they'll probably work out a deal with an accident reconstruction company. They're going to say, look, we'll give you $500 to go download the event data recorder, what is known as a black box. Have you heard of the
Hmm.
airplanes? They always
Airplanes, yeah.
the black box to hear
Hmm.
and what the speed of the plane, the altitude of the plane, and your car, Jason, has a black box in it. It's called an event data recorder, and it will tell you: did you hit your brakes? How hard did you hit your brakes? Did you steer
Hmm.
to the left? Did you steer to the right? Did you have your seatbelt on? Were you accelerating? Were you decelerating? How fast were you going? Well,
Hmm.
Jason, guess what? What do you think the insurance company is going to do if they get some information that you might have been 5 miles and over the speed limit
Well,
and
they're
you
definitely
didn't?
gonna make it look like you're more than 50% responsible.
And gentlemen, because if we get 51%,
That's
we
right.
don't have to pay.
That's right.
Woo! Thank you,
Yeah.
DeSantis,
Wow.
Republicans. You did a wonderful job. And,
Wow, dude.
and hopefully we're still on the air. Hopefully we're still in business. A year from now, let me know whether your insurance premium for your automobile went down or up. Let me know if your homeowner's
Yeah, because
insurance.
that was the idea. That was the pitch, right?
Let me know if your homeowner's insurance went down or up.
Mm-hmm.
I will bet $100,000 to anybody
It
who wants
doesn't go
to take
down.
the bet that across the board, statistically speaking, it will not go down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll agree with
And
that.
let's be clear, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to gamble in bed because that's illegal against the law and da 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 da. But I'm just telling you, you know, and I know, and everybody out there watching this knows, your insurance premiums aren't going down for your home
Yeah.
or your car.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude.
Any more? That is.
That's it, man. Those are the three. I didn't realize they would trigger that hard, man.
Yeah,
It's this tort reform's really done a lot.
it tied in a lot to what's going on up in
I I didn't realize.
with
Yeah.
the deform law and the our podcast. That was good.
Do you? I should change
Hey,
the title to this to Tort
yeah,
Deform.
Ed McMahon did a good job today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give
Thank
Ed
you, thank you.
Crawford.
Let's get some clapping
All
here.
right, all right. Let me get back to get out of my studio and get on
Yeah.
with the day.
All right.
And then everybody have a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Be safe out there, and obey the traffic laws. Wear your seatbelt. Don't speed because, like I said, it's a brave new world now when it comes to getting injured or
Yeah.
injuring someone.
Yeah. Wow. All
Take
right,
us,
man.
take us
You
out.
got it. All right. You got